There is no doubt in our minds that using the draw inflation tool will add profits to your Betfair accounts. I'm going to show you the game here, Belgium and Bosnia. You can see the draw inflation percentage, which is over 17%, therefore deemed high. The away side, Bosnia's prices come in, and you can see Belgium's prices drifted. When the draw inflation is high, what will happen is either the underdog, Bosnia in this case, will come down, or the draw will drift, or both will happen. You can see previous prices there matched from the bookmakers, all of which have had the price on Bosnia to come down, and this is exactly what happened. Backed Bosnia, various prices, 7.2, 7.4, came out at 6.8, tried to lay the draw, but came out at the same price. As Belgium were drifting, Bosnia were going to come down. So that's a little pre-match profits, and what we've done is back the 1-1, backed over 2.5, and backed the Asian handicap -1. So we're hoping for goals. We've now got insurance cover on Bosnia in case they win the match, in case they take the lead, etc, etc. Now, the draw inflation, just before I go on about that, I'll just show you another game here. You can see the PI is high at 70. A goal has just gone in. It's now 1-1. And you can see the second half stats there. Just missed out on this as I was doing this video. So, moving swiftly on to Hungary and Switzerland. The stats are pretty good. Look like going to be some goals here. Hungary did more than enough in the Euros. They did pretty well. They're at home. Switzerland looked a little bit too short, and this is a strategy I often use with an away favourite when I think they're going to be goals. And what we do is we lay the favourite, the away favourite, Switzerland, back over 2.5 goals. Back 0-1, which is obviously a danger score with 0-2. Back the 1-2 in this case, and the 1-3. So the over 2.5 and the lay of Switzerland, the same stakes on each, £40. And just place those trades. The game has just kicked off, 3 minutes into it. And I'll just let that run. So I'm hoping for 2-1, hoping for 1-2, 1-3, 2-2 would be okay. We'll just let that run. Biggest danger is 0-2, which obviously, if that looks the case at 60-65 minutes, then I have to cover that. But as long as Hungary score, which I'm hoping they will do, I'm in a good position. So just rolling on the video a little bit. I've highlighted the two games you can see on the scanner, so they've gone to the top of my list. I've clicked the green light bulb on the right hand side, so all of my highlighted games will go to the top. Very useful feature. And turned off the audio alerts, but just heard a shot on target from Belgium, a little ping, and now the sound of applause from the crowd, which comes with the brilliant IPT scanner. Also have sounds for red cards, we have sounds for half-time, full-time, and penalties and sending offs, red cards. So we can see the prices now that obviously Belgium have gone one up. Liquidity is never brilliant in the Asian handicap, so you will get big gaps. It's not a market I tend to trade that much. Normally when there's a really strong home favourite, there's some value in doing so. Belgium are now 2 up, which is great for us because we've gone over 2.5. We've got Belgium -1. So we're now in a strong position. Just rolling it down, you can see the price now is 1.1. See the price on the over 2.5 goals. So it's looking pretty strong. Back to the Hungary-Switzerland game. I'm taking out the 0-2 here. Obviously that's a reasonably big price now, and it's a danger late on. So what I tend to do is back it at half time if the score is 0-0. Hungary score, then be in a good position, very strong position. Second half has just kicked off, just rolling it on a little bit. And this is the scanner. You can see the filters you can apply, shots on target, goals. We've just added a pressure index 2, which takes into account dangerous attacks and corners, to go with the pressure index 1, which takes on the possession and shots on and off target. So it's gone 0-1, you can see. Looks like the floodgates have started to open. Hungary, as we saw earlier in the stats, tend to score, hence why the trade I set up as I did, because I thought they would score at least one goal. So it takes out the danger of the 0-2, the 0-3 to a less extent. And now we're at 1-1. We haven't got the 1-1 covered, although our lay of Switzerland obviously covers. We got £40 there, we lose £40 on the 1-1, so we're standing at a £19 loss as we speak. Just thinking there might be a few more goals. The price is fairly cheap, so a little under 4.5 lay will give us sort of some cover if the game goes to sort of 2-3. So quickly back to the other game. Often trade 2, 3, 4 games at the same time, and you can see the blue 11 flashing and the 41 red flashing. They are the P1 and P2 stats, in-play stats, and when they're flashing it means they're high, and more often than not we see a goal, which has just happened in this game. So we're now in a position where our over 2.5 has landed. We're in profits there. Price has not come up, but give it a second, it'll soon come up. And there we go, it's at 1.01, so just in case of couple of Bosnian goals, I'm going to come out of it. It's 1.01, I've got nothing to lose on that. So we come out of there, we profited on the over 2.5 goals, and back to the overall picture. The draw inflation videos are available on the Prematch Trading TV channel on YouTube. You can see the videos there. The game has gone to 1-2. It's an excellent tool. Said earlier, when the draw inflation is high, 17% or higher, then either the underdog price will drop or the draw will drift. Sometimes both will happen. The DI tool comes free with our websites. It's a little bonus, a little Brucey bonus, a little extra, and the members that sort of make the effort to learn how to use it do very well from it. We see the possession, we see the breakdown, we have so many stats now on the IPT scanner. It really is a superb bit of kit. And obviously our lay of Switzerland is looking good. We're on over 4.5, so that's sort of covered the sort of potential late 1-4, 2-3 scoreline. So that while we'll lose £51 if Switzerland score, we've got the over 4.5 goals. So this was another little sort of trade on the side that looked like there might be a goal or two. Thanks to the scanner, you can see where the PI was high with the green line, and it was just a simple sort of case of a Vista strategy, which I often use, which is a lay of under 2.5 and a lay the draw. So quite basically that as long as the game doesn't finish 0-0, then you shouldn't lose money. So just going to obviously reduce the red on the draw in case of a late 1-1. And Crusaders are well on top, so just going to sort of back them. It's now gone to 1-1. Just moved it on a little bit. We're looking at a small loss now, acceptable small loss, with sort of 3 minutes to go. Back to the Hungary-Switzerland game. It's suspended 2-2. And it's gone 2-3. So, okay, we've lost £51 there, but we made that on the 4.5. So that sort of covered that. That cancelled that out. Obviously, we lost on the 2-3 scoreline, but we made it on the over 2.5 goals. So we made profit on that game, as we did in the Belgium game. And a nice little late goal from Livingston. Shame it wasn't Crusaders. Gave us some profit there as well. So, this is what can be achieved by using the PMT tool, Draw Inflation, which comes free with our sites, inplaytrading.com. And there's no reason why you can't do the same. It's not rocket science. This is just one night. And get on over, sign up. It's a great place to be. This was another pre-match trade, £200 free, which then ended up laying the draw and backing 1-1. Slovakia were 2-0 up, 3-0 up. So that was a £59 profit made. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again soon.